In 1999, East Timor gained independence in a violent referendum. Shannon French was part of a foreign peacekeeping force that came to stabilise the fledgling nation.
Because the farmers were too scared to go near their crops and their land, these things, they got left unattended, so plantations went wild. We didn't know, like when we got the coffee, we could have been taking home potatoes. We used to chop the stuff down and didn't know what a coffee tree looked like.
While fighting militia loyal to Indonesia on the border, his Australian platoon discovered the local coffee.
We had a hectic patrolling schedule and the locals would come out with coffee and just give it to us, and say, here guys, sort of like a thank you in a way, and we knew that they had nothing, we knew that they'd been a terrible time. It was such a kind gesture just to taste it and sit there and to have that coffee was that little piece of, sort of tranquility.
Since then, Shannon and 3 former soldiers set up a small-scale company which sells the coffee to cafes back home. He says while coffee is a competitive game, it's also a way of giving back.
It's important for us to leave a legacy here, like it's very cathartic for me to be back here doing this. You look back even say a year ago what our plans were to what's happening now, naive is probably an understatement. So it is a hard industry, it is a ruthless industry, competing with, these big corporations and people that just really put the squeeze on you. They don't care about where the coffee comes from, they just care about the price. Oh, good.
Shannon has given a coffee processor to one family he met during his deployment.
This is where the red cherries go in there.
He hopes it can be the first of many, as farmers can triple their profits by processing dry coffee instead of just selling the cherries.
Well, I think that they get to determine a bit more where they're going with their coffee, who they sell it to, a different option. They're not sort of like corralled into this one avenue.
So next week, do they want to come down into Dili?
I don't know if coffee's going to solve, poverty or anything like that, but it's going to give these guys a lifestyle where they don't have to, struggle from year to year.